to answer questions during the do now or pop quizzes. I'll read it one more time. Miss Hill was riding her bike to school one morning and ran over a twig. Her tire busted and had a big hole. Draw a particle model of the air within Miss Hill's tire. Be able to explain if this is a compression model or an expansion model. You have 1 minute remaining on the clock. I'm not answering any questions. Do your best. You can do it. Good. So then turn your sounds off and continue. Kayla, please have a seat. I don't answer questions within the first 5 minutes. Nor do you go to the bathroom within the first 5 minutes. Okay, then turn your radio around and put a -1 at the top of your paper. We don't talk during an exam. Oh, you weren't? Okay, that's my bad. Then turn your body around so I don't assume the worst. Pencils down in 3. Pencils down in 2. Pencils down in 1. Pencils down in 0. Okay, you will get your scores back as early as tomorrow. However, on Friday, I will be giving you the exemplars or telling you which student had a perfect score, so that student can teach you, okay, what went wrong with your model so you can revise it, okay? This is not from Miss Mac, this is for you. So you will not be getting any answers from me. I'm not taking any questions during your exam. Am I being very clear about what I'm expecting from you every 5 minutes during this pop quiz every single day, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I appreciate you. Please give an add into the community. I appreciate you jumping in, staying focused, doing what you gotta do to be 100%. For this pop quiz and getting what you need. I really do see the maturity and focus, and I love it and appreciate it. Okay, so let's jump into what we are going to be doing for today. In a loud and proud voice, Dre in the white, can you read what's in the white, baby?
Argument driven inquiry.
Very nice. We're finally getting to our argument-driven inquiry. I've missed you. We honestly haven't had class for a little bit. Diana, can you please read our aim?
To become independent thinkers and science that design their own experience to answer the argument to the issue.
Now let's put your pencil down. Say that one more time. Chase didn't hear you in the back.
To become independent thinkers and science that design their own experience to answer the argument to the issue.
Very nice. So when I say go, I want you to lean and listen to your partner. What is the argument-driven inquiry question? What is our AGAG question? I'll give you a hint. It was the station in the back. You should have written it down. The station is no longer there. I was just giving you a location where you can reference. Please lean and listen. What is the question that we are trying to answer? 30 seconds go. What's the question? That is not the question. Aya, what is the question that we are answering for our ADI?
Our ADI question is, how does a physical change or a chemical change affect the mass of a substance within a closed system?
Thank you so much for reading that loud and proud. Please give it a high added to the community. At this time, you should. You guys, if I see you staring up into space at any point, I promise I'll send you there. So, you should have the packet that you will be using for the next 2 days in front of you. Please pull it in front of you, write your name, your date, circle your homework. It says guided question. Please get down the question Aya just so kindly read for us. Next to guided question. Go ahead, Aya. Today's date is 11/18.
How does a physical change or a chemical change affect the mass of a substance within a closed system?
Can you read that for us one more time?
How does a physical change or chemical change affect the mass of a substance within a closed system?
Read it for us one more time, Aya.
How does a physical change or a chemical change affect the mass of a substance within a closed system?
Did you get this down? Okay, so then tell us before you go, how are we going to be answering that question then, Kaden? I'll give you a hint. It is inside of our aim. How are we going to answer that question?
We're going to answer that question by using an experiment.
Huh?
We're going to answer that question by using an experiment. Well, not using
Very, thank you, Kaden. Go ahead, baby. Thank you very much, Kaden. He said we will be, yeah, go ahead, Zayana.
Peter said that we're going to be designing or creating our own.
You have an unauthorized location. Get to your seat. Now sit in it. Zayana, say that one more time. You'll be answering that, and how will we find the answer to this question?
We'll be finding the answer to the question by designing or creating our own experience.
Good. Make sure you get this down, Drake.
We're going to be finding the answer by creating or designing our own experience.
If you can hear my voice, stomp once. If you can hear my voice, stomp twice. If you can hear my voice, stomp 3 times. In service of us becoming independent thinkers, for the next 3 minutes, you will have this opportunity to fill out your independent variable, your dependent variable, hypothesis number 1, and hypothesis number 2. In order to help you answer these 4 boxes, You need to know what materials you are going to be using within your experiment. Here are the following materials that you will be using. Someone tell me, what are we going to be doing for the next 3 minutes? Go ahead, Aya. What are we going to be doing for the next 3 minutes, Ariella? What other boxes are we filling out? I want you to repeat that for Jaden in the back because he couldn't hear you.
We're going to be
Okay, now have a seat right now.
We're going to be filling out our independent and dependent variable boxes, and then our hypothesis 1 and hypothesis 2 boxes.
Jaden, what information is going to help you with that? What information is going to help you fill in those boxes?
The information that's going to help us is
Oh, he can't see. What information is this, Madison?
the materials.
Huh?
The materials.
Yep, these are materials that you will be using for your experiment that will help you fill in these boxes. Are there any questions? Beautiful. 3, choose.
My question would be, how do you know what would be an independent variable or what would be a dependent variable?
Well, it tells you in parentheses exactly to give you like a guideline of what your independent variable and your dependent variable is. Sienna, you have distraction right now. If I see you doing it again, I'm just going to minus $5. Matter of fact, you have one right now. Choose. Any further questions? All right, cool beans. Jabron.
Are we supposed to sort out the objects that will depend on other objects?
That's a great way of going about it and thinking about it. And yes, it tells you in parentheses, you must read, okay? It tells you in parentheses in order to help you and give you those guidelines about what's the independent and dependent variable. Are there any other questions? Great, 3 minutes on the clock. Lean and listen to your partners. Go.
Okay, one of the independent variables is a play.
I can barely even see some.
Okay, go ahead, step outside. Why are you writing baking soda as your independent variable? It's just a thinking question.
I was going to write baking soda and vinegar because I know if
Why?
you mix that together, it'll make a different. It'll create gas, create gas, which would be a different substance.
Okay, but why is baking soda? Why are you listing that under being an independent variable?
Because we're listing that under being an independent variable because when combining it with vinegar, you can make a new substance, but if you combine clay and vinegar clay and baking soda together, they won't make a new substance. But if you combine vinegar and baking soda together, it will make a new substance. Cause you see.
Okay, I want you to think about this. How many different experiments are within? How many different experiments are you performing? Okay, that's what I want you to think about. How many different experiments are you performing? Cool. As I'm looking around, we're all actually trying to get something down on paper, and that's all I wanted to see. Not always looking for the right answer, but I am looking for an answer. So, what is our independent variable? What is our independent variable? What materials will help serve as our independent variable, Malachi?
Baking soda and vinegar.
Yes. Correct, but there's another. There's another, Malachi. I'm gonna stick with you.
Another one is can I have this one?
Yeah, Dre, go ahead.
Let's go on the same
Well, am I taking off my safety goggles and putting them back on throughout each experiment? No. So would it be my independent variable? Okay. So what other material would be my independent? Have a seat. What other material would be my independent variable, Anaya? Pause your whole sounds. Anaya, why? Huh? I'm sorry, Anaya. I hear a slight sound. Speak a little louder, honey.
It'll be clay because we'll need it throughout the whole experiment.
Okay. So then, what materials? Okay, so then, why is clay, baking soda, and vinegar are independent variables? Why? Why are they our independent variables? Answer it for me, Gregory, and then you can go. Why is clay, baking soda, and vinegar our independent variables?
They're independent variables because they will change between experiments, and you need them as they're independent variables because they're
Okay, you said that they would change. How would they change, Gregory?
they will change. They will change between the two experiments.
Huh?
They will change between the two experiments.
What two experiments?
Two experiments of physical and chemical change.
Okay. So which materials are going to be for our physical change and which materials are going to be for our chemical change? I'm going to stick with you.
For our physical, probably clay and
Physical, you said what?
clay and
Okay. What about our chemicals?
for our chemical, baking soda and vinegar.
Why would baking soda and vinegar be for chemical and clay be for physical, Antonika? Why?
I think the physical because
See, I'm gonna step outside. Why would clay be for physical and baking soda and vinegar be for chemical?
Yeah, I think clay is physical because high stage change or baking soda and vinegar
Something new will be made. When? When would something new be made for baking soda and vinegar? Madison. Yeah, you have one for distraction. Keep your whole body still. Madison, you gave me clay. Okay, nothing new is made. But when is something new made with baking soda and vinegar? When? It's just abracadabra? When was something new be made? Kayla, have a seat. Huh? Okay. So it's not enough to tell Miss Math for what. I'm going to keep stretching your thinking in order for you to tell me the when, how, who, why, where. You already know the what. Kayla, when? When would something new be made for baking soda and vinegar?
When something new will be made, it will start bubbling, fizzing, or...
That's telling me the what you would see. In order to know that something new has been made, I'm asking you when. When do baking soda and vinegar make something new? Chase?
Baking soda and vinegar will be making something new when it's having a chemical reaction.
Okay, we already said that. We know that these two materials can give me a chemical change. That's why we put them in our independent variable. When do they give me a chemical reaction? When do we see bubbling and fizzing?
When we see bubbling and
I didn't call a name. You barely even raised your hand. Aya, turn your body around. Leah, are you okay? Oh, it's alright. You don't need to see right now. You need to listen. Nas? Very nice. When the two substances are mixed, or use a more precise language. Use more precise language, Nas. Mixed or what? Very nice. Is this mixed? Nas, precise language, please. Huh? When the two substances are combined. Very nice. So we'll see a chemical reaction when these two substances are combined and a physical reaction with the clay. Now let's move on to our dependent variable. I'm going to make sure we all have this down on our papers for independent variable. But let's move on to our dependent variable. What materials will stay the same between both experiments? Let's take a step back. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? Read your guiding question. What are we looking for? Jaden?
We're looking for how a physical change or a chemical change affects the mass of a substance.
So what are we looking for? I'm not asking you what's the question. What are we looking for? I'm sorry. Say it so that I can hear you because she's talking.
We're looking for
Good.
we're looking for the substance that will stay the same in both experiments.
We already, well, not quite. What are we, based on your question, what are you looking for? Haja? Oh, I know what you're raising your hand for, but you won't be able to leave without answering this question. So what are we looking for? Read the question. What are we looking for? Huh? Okay, what would be... What would be our dependent variable? What would be a material on here that helps serve as a dependent variable? Please give an Anaya added to the community. I feel like her hand's been up each and every time. Samaya, what are we looking for? What material will help serve as our dependent variable? Read your question. It's actually in your question. It's not mainly up there. It's in your question more. Huh? Your what? Very nice. It is your mass. So what material on here will serve as our dependent variable for mass, Samaya? Go ahead, Aya.
So a variable that will identify as a mass would be a teaspoon.
Haja?
Electronic scale.
Very nice. Why is our electronic scale? Why is it going to be our electronic scale?
It's going to be our electronic scale because it's able to measure the weight and the mass of how much the variable is.
I'm sorry. I fear that someone couldn't hear you because they were speaking. Leah, please turn your whole body around. The whole thing. Keep going. All the way, sis. Haja, repeat what you just said. It was spot on.
It's an electronic scale because it's able to measure the mass of the object.
Aya, that's because you're talking over her. You have a -$2 from your bank account. Go ahead, Haja. Say that one more time, loud and proud. Louder than Aya.
It's an electronic scale because it's able to measure the mass of the variable.
However, there is one more material on there that will serve as our dependent variable. I'm going to give you 1 minute to lean and listen with your partners. And as you are thinking about what that one material is, I want you to be looking and thinking about this question. Which material will serve as a closed system? Please be ready to tell me not just the what, but the why. Second dependent variable material. Lean and listen. 1 minute. Go. You see it. excited too. I need a break from y'all, but I love you. Cool, I'll wait. What would be our second material that helps serve for our dependent variable? Kaden.
I see our second material would be a Ziploc bag.
It is our Ziploc bag. Why?
It would be a Ziploc bag because
I'm going to pause you. I want to thank those who thought through. I know a lot of people said graduated cylinder, but you need to listen why it is the Ziploc bag. Go ahead.
It's a Ziploc bag because when you use a Ziploc bag, air particles can't get out of the Ziploc bag. So that means mass can leave, so the mass will stay the same inside. And that's the meaning of a closed system, where air particles can't get out.
Okay, but why is it our dependent variable, Kaden? You told me, yeah, why is it our dependent variable?
It's a dependent variable because the mass will stay the same. And it says what materials will stay the same between both experiments.
But why? Why is the Ziploc bag our dependent variable? Gianluigi?
The Ziploc bag is our dependent
I'm sorry.
variable because
I'm sorry. Just pause for a second. Uh-huh.
the mass, the Ziploc bag, the Ziploc bag is our dependent variable because
I'm sorry, Gianluigi. Some of us in this room are being incredibly rude. Let me switch my position in the room so I can. Go ahead, sweetheart. Why is the Ziploc bag our dependent variable? Shoes, why is it our dependent variable?
the Ziploc bag is another dependent variable because part of the question is within a closed system, and when you close the Ziploc bag, that means there are no moving particles that can get in or out.
Very nice. So, you're answering my question, but you're kind of missing the point. A dependent variable is something that you are using in both of the experiments. It's not changing. So why is your Ziploc bag the dependent variable? Why, Aya?
The Ziploc bag is not a dependent variable because with the Ziploc bag you can shut it so that none of the air particles will come out.
Okay, but why is the Ziploc bag our dependent variable? I said that a dependent variable, or it even says there that it is the materials that will stay the same in both experiments. So why is your Ziploc bag a dependent variable?
The Ziploc bag is a dependent variable because it can't change like throughout the science experiments. Because like you can put something in it, but it's still a Ziploc bag. And then you can take something out of it, and it's still a Ziploc bag, so it can't really change throughout the lab.
Okay, we kind of. Greg?
And also because it's a scientific equipment.
I'm sorry.
Because
Dre and Haja, please be quiet. Go ahead.
Also because this is scientific equipment, so also like when you're doing an experiment, you probably need it all the time, so you could do your what is it called? Experiment.
Yeah, okay. So we have both mass and we have our closed system, or we have our scale and our Ziploc bag that will be staying the same in order for us to, as we said here, have our dependent variable. Are there any questions about your independent and dependent variable and how we use our materials to figure out which was our independent and dependent variables? Cool. Now, yeah. Don't let anybody discourage you from asking a question. You have a -$2 from your bank account for distraction. Go ahead. Well, then you call Miss Mack up and say, Miss Mack, I have a closed system that has been compromised. Please, can I have another Ziploc bag? All right, just raise your hand. I will be in class. So now, the next question. Now, I want us to hypothesize, okay? I know we didn't get that far on our own. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to hypothesize. What do you think is going to happen to mass in a physical change in a closed system? What do you think is going to happen to mass in a chemical change in a closed system? You have 30 seconds before I start collecting. 30. 29. 28. Chase, go back to your seat, please. 27. 26. Kaden, you're wasting your time. Hypothesize. I'm not answering any questions. Hypothesize. What will happen to mass in a chemical change in a closed system? What do you think will happen to mass in a physical change in a closed system? Hypothesize in boxes number 1 and number 2. What do you think will happen to mass in a chemical change in a closed system? What do you think will happen to mass in a physical change in a closed system? Tell me what you think will happen. Do I have any brave scholars who want to read out, or brave scientists who would like to read out their hypothesis? Go ahead, Kaden.
My hypothesis was that for physical change, nothing would happen to the mass, and I think that the mass would stay the same. But I think in a chemical change, I think it would either increase or decrease.
Well, you need to let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything in between is a lie. What do you think will happen? Will it increase or will it decrease?
I think it would increase.
Oh, okay. Okay. Kayla, want to read your hypothesis? Never mind. Go ahead, Dre.
Well, output for physical change is that it's already going to have mass. So all I said was that for physical change, it's going to stay, its mass is going to stay the same.
Okay.
For physical change, nothing is really happening.
Okay. Yeah, Chase?
My hypothesis was for a chemical change, I think mass would increase because the chemical change is something really big.
Uh-huh.
Mass could be increasing. But during